Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. I am Fuzzbrain. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So we're back here in the settlement of Irongate on the pressure map. This is episode 20, I believe, and I believe this might be our final episode of the series. And let's kind of recap what we did last episode and kind of talk about what we want to do this episode to kind of clean things up a little bit. All right, so last episode we demolished this little hill over here, and we built a nice little bridge to kind of help our beavers get across and all the way through the Acropolis area up here, which I think it looks really, really nice. It's a lot of pink, though. I might change that around a little bit. We'll see. I built a new wonder here, another earth repopulator, and it's looking really cool, if I do say. So this is our second one. We have a first one over here. I'm going to be building the third one today because I want that achievement for launching all three at once. So we'll get there. And we also came over here and we irrigated this whole area with a brand new reservoir, and we just kind of decorated a bunch with, just kind of rewilded it with trees and stuff like that and bushes. And I think it's looking pretty cool, if I do say. A lot of stuff to kind of clean up and just finish up in general. Couple of things I want to do though is I want to expand our storage a little bit over here and the stuff that's under the mountain here. So I'll probably work on that. Obviously want to do a new wonder. I'm thinking probably we'll put it right here, the new wonder, facing that way. So they'll launch out that way past our water wheels here. And yeah, I'll make it a nice little design or something there, which would be kind of cool. I want to finish up just kind of cleaning up some of the dead trees and stuff and like decorating around here. So clean these up over here as well. I kind of want to finish doing something with this, potentially. Maybe just kind of set it up so it irrigates down through here a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I don't really want to expand our colony too much. I think it's kind of fine how we have it right here. Everyone's pretty happy. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 66. Some beavers are not getting sleep for some reason. I don't understand why. You should be. We're on 12-hour days. Some beavers are not getting lanterns for some reason. Okay, we can work on that. And then obviously Earth Repopulator is next up. But we'll get those in due time. Don't worry. Obviously going to decorate and all that kind of stuff and work on some automation improvements, that sort of thing. First up, what I want to do is I want to tackle this thing. This kind of hodgepodge mess of builder's huts we have here. And so what I want to do is kind of just take some out and clean this up a little bit. I don't mind some of them being here. I just find it very gross looking. Not gross looking, but you know what I mean. It's not very good looking to me anyway. So I'm going to get those out of there. I'm going to switch some of these over to regular beavers to kind of give our bots a little bit of something else to do. Cool. Okay, let's add builders out here. I guess we didn't really need that one there, did we? That's okay. I don't mind that being there. Alright, so that cleaned that up a little bit. So what I want to do now is let's come over here. I have a little bit of space over here where our storage is for some builder sets. And I think this would be a really good area for them. So let's do that. I'm gonna, yeah, why not? We'll just do this. So kind of make up for the ones that we just deleted. So we'll put 4 there. And we can do a little bit of decoration like we've been doing. Just add in some braziers. Sure. They are killing it. Look at them. Look at them go. Nice. You should have plenty of stuff there. Gonna build those braziers and we'll be good to go. Fantastic. Okay, let's come down here. Let's add in more storage. So what I want to do instead, so I have 2 pathways going down. Instead I want one going up. So let's do that. Can they reach that? They should be able to. Got to do the same here. Just make sure we can fill this all up. as well. Just like that. Where are these looking? Alright, go there. Yep, go here. We can't do that because that's not supported either. Okay, let's go down. Yep, we need to get that supported. Because we need to be able to get the beavers up there. Same thing over here. Let's do that, go up a level. And make sure it's supported right here. Perfect. Okay, we haven't had any collapse or anything, which is nice. These beavers go, dude. Look at them go, dude. Alright. This one should be good. Can we get this one going, please? Oh, yep, they're almost done. And then put up a stair up here. A curly stair. Yep, just like that. Then we have that. Then they can get up here. I think I goofed a little bit. I should have used singles here. But I think that's just gonna... Yep. That's just not gonna affect anything, which is fine. So let's put in single platforms, or single high platforms. And then beavers will be able to come down through here and take care of that, which would be great. Okay, let's get another curly stair up here. Perfect. Just like that. Then they can get up here, take care of all these, and then we'll put in more storage. Whoop. Oh, we got bad tide here in a little less than a day. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of set all of these to be empty. Okay, see if they can get some of that stuff out of there. Because I want to redo this up here as well, you know. Let's just keep an eye on them here. See if we can get some work done here. Alright, looks like they're done. It's looking good, looking good. Alright, now what we can do is come in and get rid of all these platforms. And then we shouldn't have any issues. Yep, perfect. Okay, now let's put in our storages again. Now let's see. We'll just do the same top to bottom. So logs, 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 planks. So it's another nice big storage area for us, which is beautiful. They are not going to be able to get all this stuff, unfortunately, which sucks. It's okay. It's all right. So that's done. All of this over here should be done as well. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just kind of clean this up. Now let's start mapping out. I haven't planned this at all, so I'm just trying to figure it out here. Okay. So if we do, yep, if we do it that way. Okay, let's actually just put it on some platforms here. Just put platforms out here. Let's see how much we need to put out for it to fit. I think that's actually probably pretty good. Yep, look at that. If I do that, not bad. Yeah, I want to make sure it doesn't really interfere too much with everything else going on. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, then they should be able to get down here and build all that. And let's even this out a little bit. So we'll do something like that. Just kind of make this a little bit more square-ish, kind of. Yeah, open that up a little bit. Just kind of give it a nice little landing here. Same thing here. You know, I thought I was never going to fill this back in, but you know what? Might as well. Who cares? Who cares? Let's get this guideline on for us. Whoop, that is not what I wanted right there. I want to take that out. Put you in here. Kinda, yep, there we go. And then, how many is that? 2. Okay, yeah. There. There. Perfect. Okay, blow those up. Blow that up. Then we will have those. Yeah, just like that. And then this is just going to be the outlet. I think that's fine. We can actually just go over. We don't need 3 of them there. We just need the 1. So let's do that. Okay. Get rid of these. And fill those in as well. Cool. And they're working on that. Looks nice. Looks nice. Okay, let's unlock that. We'll just put it at super low priority. And they'll come work on it when they can. We should have plenty of stuff though. We have a contaminated beaver. How'd you get contaminated? How, dude? Do we not have contamination pods? I thought we did. Okay. Let's get a couple contamination pods in. Where am I? Science? Nope. Well-being. Decontamination pod? I thought we had some. Maybe not. Do that. Maybe we'll do a medium warehouse? Sure, something like that. Maybe another one here for berries. And then we'll just kind of expand this out. Make it look a little bit more supported. Okay, you're going to be berries. And berries. And treated planks. Yep. And bring, please. You're already bringing a ton of that. Okay. Let's get another storage on top here, because we can. And do a curly stair. I wish we had a better roof system for this, you know. We can do, let's do a 2. Just like that. Let's get another roof going here. We can also get up there and do our 1x2s, but we just need to kind of get up there like this, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll do something like that. We'll do stair, stair, curly stair, just like so. All of this just for a roof tile, you know. It's really good though. We're right on the 2-way network, which means we have easy access to all supplies throughout the entire colony, which is amazing. All right, cycle 67, day 1. 6-7, you know, whatever. I'm a millennial, okay? I don't get it. Man, look at them go. You know how many of them there are. It's insane. We've reached like max animations for them all. You know. I feel like this is like the max amount that you can put in there, maybe. I could be wrong. So I'll let them work on that a little bit, and then we'll come back and decorate in a little bit. Let's get over here as well and start cleaning up some of these dead trees and setting us up to decorate a little bit in the future. So let's do that. Let's get down here. Okay. We have plenty of trees, right? We don't really need them. Yeah, it's all good. So we'll just demolish them all. Demolish these as well. Make sure that they can get down there. Do the same thing over here. So we do need to get over here anyway. So I think the easiest thing to do would be just come up from here. We have this path here and the tubeway right there. So we can first clean this up a little bit. Okay. Then come down on the other side. Yep. Up here. Just like that. And then yep, we can connect right there. Beautiful. And we also have room to get over here and get all these trees. It's with not too much effort, I think. Cool, look at that. We can clear these out. Clear these ones out as well. I don't know what it is. I don't have a cold, but every time I start recording, I get the sniffles. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Okay, let's also come down here since we can irrigate a bunch of this stuff. Might as well. We can also, yep, come up here and get these dead trees too. Didn't even see those there. Sneaky. Sneaky dead trees. These are working really well. Let's, since these are going to be fine, let's get this guy out of there. And, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's get some gatherers in here. And let's copy these and paste to those. All these beaver bots. Killing it. And about 1057. 1059. Got the whole family here. 1056. 982. We got normal beavers coming in, helping out. Who's this? Zoofum. I want to put in mangroves just all around. Just to kind of like make it look a little organic, you know? Just like that. That's all we need. Ooh, gears are almost done. We have 400 still, which is pretty good. So about like 800 or so treated planks and about 800 or so, or 700 or so metal blocks. All right, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to replace this sluice. I know I said I wasn't going to just do a whole bunch of replacing of stuff, but I do think it would be good. Let's replace this sluice because this water seep can actually be very useful for us. So we're going to replace it. Let's get rid of it. Let's do a fill valve. We need a throttling valve actually, right? Throttling valve? Flow rate, yep. And we automate that to this. And then we say when it's on, when it's in a bad tide, then you are all the way down. We don't want you zero. Don't want you letting anything through. But when it's off, it's unlimited. So then now you should be unlimited. Yep, unlimited flow. So look at it pulsing now. And now we should start seeing it actually fill this all up. And hopefully like overflowing. Because this is what, 0.75. The more water we can just kind of get in here, the better. But it will help us. It'll kind of keep this full. We don't have to rely on the pressure underneath, which would be great. One thing I want to do too for each of these is let's set up an automation for fireworks. Yep, firework launcher. Let's put in those two. And then let's put in our fireworks right there. Ooh, you can choose a fish. What is fish? Sparks willow. Alright, let's put in a little decoration here as well. Little beaver statue. Well, let's do a beaver bust instead. Let's do that. Ooh, let's actually, before I forget, let's do a little decorating. So we'll just get them down here. Should have done this before. Okay, then we'll do this and this. Okay, yep, and then we'll just do some of our shrubs, because I love them shrubs. Love the shrub. Okay, let's actually just bring a little storage over here. We'll do 2 of them there. We'll do dynamite, or explosives, I keep forgetting. Explosives. Then we'll do a little roof on those. So let's just really quickly just put in a lever here. And then I'll just pin it. I don't know what spring return is. But I want to put this on lever 1. Lever 1 and lever 1. Okay, are they full? They are. Okay. What does this do? Let's see. Okay. Now what is... That's willow. Oh, willow's like the... fish. Comet blue. Got it. Komuro blue. Willow's kind of cool. Let's do Komuro or palm blue. Okay, alright. Alright, so let's just do blue. This will be the blue one. The comet blue, Komuro blue. This one will be palm blue. And violet, I guess. Well, then we'll just go back to Komuro, I guess. And we'll say lever 1. Lever 1. And we'll... Nice. Wait, no, I don't like that. The comet is kind of silly. So we'll do Komuro blue. There we go. Jesus. Okay. I'm not this smart. Wait, what does the speaker do? Let's see. Yes. Chime? Oh, you can have it do different chimes. Spatial, non-spatial. Buzz, alarm. Can you just make it play? We're just testing this stuff out here. Okay. Lever 1. Okay. What's chime 2? Okay, what I want to do, and it's probably gonna take me a little bit to kind of sort through this, the logic for this, but I want to set it up so that the repopulators will all launch one after another. Obviously, like, I'm going to do them all at once we get to that point, and so I can get that achievement. But I want to set it up so that they all launch, like, one launches, and then when that's done and this is full, then this will launch. But I want it on a delay, because once you launch, right, then you have a couple days worth of goodwill, I believe. Yeah, I think it lasts for like a couple days, and so we'll have to like delay it by a couple days. So I might need to play around with it a little bit and see what I can do. Bad head started. Great. I might need to play around with it a little bit and see what I can do. Let me work on this, see if I can figure this out, and I will come back once I do. Okay. Ooh, we're almost done. Look at this. 95%. They're slowly building it. Come on, guys. It's getting there. I still have not figured out the automation yet. I feel like an idiot. My idea is potentially to do... I've changed around my automations a little bit. So anytime we have unemployed beavers above 8 total, then it'll trigger on. Anytime it hits 0 again, it'll go off. And I think that's a decent way to do it, but I don't know how to do, like, have it go in sequence around each 3, like the 3 of them. So what I might do is, oh, there we go, it's up. Nice. Dude, man, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Because I still want them to, like, fill it. I don't want them to pause it necessarily. Do you know what I mean? Okay. If you guys have an idea of, like, how to do that, please let me know. Because I'm a little confused right now. I'll just do none. Can I not launch it? Does the launch not include... Okay, maybe that's my silliness. Maybe I can't automate the launch. Yeah, I don't think I can automate the launch. I can only automate the stocking and stuff like that of the wonders. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So that was a big waste of time. I would like to come down here and clear this out. This little thing here has always kind of bugged me. This little nub here. So let's get up here and tackle that real quick. Okay, let's go down. We'll do 3s here. Do that. Go down 2 and 1 there. Yep. These will all be 2s. Okay. And 1s, if they can reach them. And this will help kind of open all this stuff up, which would be nice. Alright, we can at least blow these top ones here. Let's do it. Beavers, okay. Okay, they're working on those. Sweet. Let's go with these. And we'll do these ones too. Why not? Sweet, look at that. Let's get our beavers over here to finish the job on these, and we can actually probably dynamite some of this stuff down too. Why not? Let's kind of irrigate some of this, hopefully. If we lop this off, we should have some water coming in through here. Okay, let's do that. Alright, looking good. Let's blow it. Ooh, what is that? Let's come back. Let's just fill this in real quick. So like that. Does that interfere with our tunnels? Nope. We're good. We're good. We're starting to get water back in here. I was a little worried. I don't know why this dried up at some point, and I think we've just been... I don't know. We got stretching our water a little too thin here. Probably. That's my guess. Okay, let's get this going. Just get water rushing in there. Like so. And that should irrigate most of this stuff, which would be nice. Very nice. These guys are working their butts off here. It takes 3 hours to make one. We should probably add another one. We don't really need these metal smiths. They don't need power, technically. I don't really need you anymore either. Yeah, let's get rid of these. Let's add in another wood workshop here. Just like that. Actually, wait. There we go. Let's be consistent. And might as well, let's just add in some charging stations right here. Because we can. And let's just add in our metalsmith over here for now, since it doesn't need to be plugged in, which I didn't realize until my Bossing Say episode. So that's handy. Let's come over here. Now that we're over here, let's kind of irrigate this a little bit so that we can decorate. Here, let's just make these taller. Yeah, then we can make a little pocket here. Although I think I might do a fill valve. Yeah, why not? Let's do that there. Just like so. Put you like that. And then let's do something similar over here. We'll just kind of do this. So that we can just keep as much water in here as we can. Should be fantastic. Alright, beavers are getting over here and starting to work on this. Get them down here as well. See if we can kind of just get this irrigated just a little bit. If this is that height, we don't need this, actually, now that I think about it. Just kind of do this for now and see what that looks like. I gotta remember where, like, what height it comes up to. We might actually just do this here. Let's do a fill valve here. Almost done with that, almost done with that, almost done with that. Looking good, looking good, looking good. And I wonder if we can do like a kind of irrigation thing down here. So let's kind of plan that out a little bit. Like 3. There. Yeah, just something like that. Close enough, yeah. Let's get them down there doing that. Should be wonderful, if you ask me. It is a long way for them, I understand that, but they'll get to it. Temperate thing went off. Okay, nice. And then what we can do is we can actually dig into this, like from here. It'll be kind of nice. Let's do 3. Do there, but then we'll also just, let's get a tunnel going. Yep, just like that. Oh, we probably could just actually tap right into that, couldn't we? I think that's probably the way to go. Let's do that. We'll tap right into that pressurized thing, and I think that'll be nice. And we'll just fill this all in when we get there. Cool. Okay, these are done. Let's do that. And I don't think I'm gonna irrigate this stuff over here, although I can. I'll wait to see how this like starts to look once we get there. Let's keep an eye on them here for a minute. Okay, let's see. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work down there. Whoop. Okay, let's get them going. So what I'll do is I'll make a little tunnel through here. We'll dynamite it down and then fill it back in with dirt so we can get to the very end and then unclog it. This is all pretty full. Yeah, now this is topping over, which is great. It's what we want to see. This should be open. Yeah, the flow is unlimited. Perfect. Everything is laid in. No other beavers are going to come through here, so let's dynamite all this stuff down. Let's do it. Sweet. I added a little pile for dirt here so that we can get this going. So let's just really quickly do this one. So we're just gonna cover this up with dirt. Then what we can do is get down here. Oh, 2, yep. 1, yep. Like so. Yeah, we need to get in there and put some of these there, the tunnel. I'm gonna pause you though for now. Now they are going to be able to get all the way up here and kind of finish all this stuff, hopefully. Reconnect all this so that they can. Beautiful. Okay, let's also get rid of these. Let's put in dirt block, and let's say fill valve. Sure. Get this stuff going. Fill valve will be 2.85, I guess. Just gonna keep going though, it's okay. Actually, let me stop you. Just close you for now. Then we'll restart you once we get there. This is all, yep, this is all good. Okay, so let's get our beavers out of here. Alright. Whoa, what happened? I didn't mean to delete that. Just want to delete the other thing there. Alright. They'll come down here, they'll do that, and then I'll just quickly rip this stuff out. Because I can't set this to detonate, right? No, I can't. It would be nice if we could, but we can't. Oh, there it goes. They just did it, didn't they? Yep. Let's go one. Are they out of there? Hang on. Are the beavers out of there? Yeah, I don't see any of them in there. And this out of there, and that out of there. Then all we need to do is plug it up real quick. We should have dirt right there too. So let's go. Beaver should be able to do that, hopefully. Okay, they're both plugged up. Look at that, nice. And this is almost done. So let's just automate that back open again. Yep, they should be done with that soon, hopefully. Cool. Let's get this up out here. I like that this is all done now. We have a little tunnel in there. No one's the wiser, it seems. Cool. And we can wild this area up too, which would be kind of nice. Oh yeah, you're still coming out of there, which is nice. Yeah, I don't mind if this fills that up. This will shut off. So this will shut off when it hits 0.6. It's not quite there yet. 0.6 is just below that. Alright, so now that all this is sorted out, let's do a little bit of decorating. And then I'll come back and we will launch all of our wonders all at once to get that achievement, which would be fantastic. Alright, so I will see you on the other side. All right, y'all. Well, I think this is going to be a wrap on the series. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And before we go, though, let me launch our wonders. Let me come out of here. So we do want to do all 3 wonders at once. So let's pause. Nope, not pause you. Let's pause the game. Gonna launch you. Okay, launch. 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 Alright. Oh. Didn't even have to launch them. I just got the achievement. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, I think we're all set now. Let's launch these bad boys and send them off into the distant unknown so that they can repopulate the rest of the earth. I think that'd be kind of fun. So let's see if we can do this. They're all going to go at once. This is great. We're sending, what is it, 24 of them out? 8 each. It's beautiful. Go, little guys. Can we click on him? Ah, there he goes. So cool. I think that's amazing. There they go. It's wonderful. Oh, and that's it. And that's it. Sweet. I think that's an awesome send-off for our beavers. Alright, so let me take you on a little tour of the whole finished colony. And then I'll do a little cinematic thing after that. How about that? Alright, so in this little corner over here, we have our... can see the whole colony here. I'll go around and then I'll go into the middle. So this little corner over here, we didn't really do much during the decoration phase over here. But we have our nice little farming area, which is connected to our 2-way network. And this is rock and roll. We're doing really well here. Probably have too many crops, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Can never have too many. We have our little reservoir over here as well. This is being filled up by our pressured system. And we have our efficient mine as well. This is all connected to our 2-ways too. So very efficient. Very cool. This whole area we built last episode. And the simulation's been running for a while because I wanted to kind of like let everything grow a little bit. And this is turned out really nice. I really dig it. But yeah, this reservoir we did last episode. And we rewilded it too. And it looks rather nice. I really dig it. I could have kept coming down here, but didn't really feel like I had to, really. Okay. Down here is what we worked on this episode. I just wanted to do something over here. And so, you know, I have this little stepped system here. And I rewilded this down here. And we have our, obviously you just saw in this episode, tunnel in there. But overall, I think it's looking really nice. So it'll be a great spot for beavers if they want to come over and hang and that sort of thing. But and then this over here, obviously, this is the second kind of major energy infrastructure that we built. And this is at the end of our 2-way network on the north side here. I'm considering this the north for some reason. And yeah, this is working really well. We have tons of power. We don't need more. We're considering maybe if we needed more, we can extend this out. But we didn't need to. We have all of our bad water pumps here. And things are looking really nice. I like how this all turned out. You know, got everything we need right here. Most of our grease factory stuff is down through here. So this looks really nice. I dig it. Cool. And yeah, this over here, I rewilded as well. You probably saw in the kind of time lapse. And it's looking rather spiffy. I do really like it. I wish they kind of spread out a little bit more, like every other tile they could spawn to, but because they do kind of clump together, but it does look kind of good either way. So, cool. Over here, we didn't do much. I had wanted to do something up here, like maybe expand the colony a little bit up here. I didn't end up doing that, obviously, but I still think it looks kind of nice. Nice little reservoir here. And Also rewilded all of this. I extended this out just a little bit to kind of give us more green over here. And I think it works really nice. I added some mangroves in there as well to kind of give it a little green. And I think this looks pretty cool. Look at all this, holy cow. This is still kind of getting there, but this is all going really well. Really love it. Yep. And over here we have our mangrove farm. And it didn't really do too much. I just added a couple of decorations and fences in and around here. A couple things up and around here, some fences and things. Nothing too much. It's kind of, it's a little bare bonesy, but you know, it is what it is. I do like it though. Cool. This we didn't really touch over here. This is always filled in from this water source here, this pressurized water source. And yeah, I could have done something up here, but you know, whatever. You can't fill up, I mean, you can fill up the entire map if you want, but I just felt like it was time to move on. We'd already kind of done everything we wanted to, so. But I think this looks really nice. I did, shortly after filming, I did some things, you know, filming the time lapse. So I actually extended this out here to kind of green this up a little bit. And I moved our, well, I keep wanting to call it sluice, but it's the fill valve over here to help kind of keep this topped off down here. And this kind of helped keep this green. So I thought that was kind of a neat idea. Here, I didn't include it in the time lapse because there was just so much, but I had noticed that there was a lot of beavers that were still getting contaminated. And what was happening was once the bad tide hit, we'd get much more water coming down this channel and spilling out. And so a lot of our beavers were getting contaminated. So what I did was I just kind of did the same thing I did over here, which was I just filled in another layer up here. So it's 2 high now instead of just 1 high. And I also, this was 3 wide, and so I shrunk it down to 1 or 2 wide and filled it all in. And I think it's working much, much better now. The only downside was that I had to get rid of our walkway over here. So instead, can I go down here? Let's see. So I added another 2-way here, and then I just connected it over here. Easy peasy, not too crazy. So everyone can get in and around both sides if they want, which I think is fine. So yeah, I reorganized this just a little bit because we didn't need the bad water pumps here anymore, or we couldn't really fit them here anymore. So what I did was I just reorganized it a bunch and just kind of consolidated things and reorganized it. And I think it looks a little better. So yeah, we have our bad water tanks here that they're filling from the other side of the map, but it's easy enough because it's right next to the 2-way, so everything's easy. And we're good to go, which is great. But yeah, this all came together really, really well. I'm really happy about it. This up here, nothing really changed. We still have our pine sap farm here. And the rest of our tree farm, a little bit more tree farm. And I rewilded a bunch of this as well, like I've been talking about the last couple episodes. And I think it looks freaking sick, if you ask me. Looks great. I wanted to kind of irrigate this as well. I decided not to, but I still think it looks pretty nice. So, cool. Didn't really do much here. I did add in some fireworks storage here, and which looks really nice. And just kind of decorated this up a little bit. Looks good. Didn't really do much here. This is all pretty much the same. I added a little bit of decoration, you know, for these 2-way stations. My MO seems to be shrub, bust. Or bust, shrub, you know. And you might have seen in the time lapse that I irrigated this, so I had a little chamber down here with water coming in from this pressurized area here. So I was able to kind of rewild this as well, and I think it looks really nice. Kind of matches all this together. I did the same thing here. So I had a couple chambers down here, and then I just filled, you know, it's automatically filled with water, and I just kind of rewilded it all. And it looks good. It adds a nice little kind of touch for the beavers down here that are hanging out. Able to see kind of like the fruits of all their labor. They're kind of bringing the earth back to what it should be. You know what I mean? And I added some mangroves in here, and I let them Gonna let them spread around, do their thing if they want. So yeah. Here as well, I decorated around our pumps, and I think it came out really nice. Some trees here, so when they're pumping, they have a little bit of nature. We have our little hangout area here too, which is great. Looks like it's getting used too. Look at that. It's not on though. Does it only turn on at night? I can't remember. Probably does. There they go. Look at that. Got that guy. He's ready. He's ready to go ship off. Cool. And then what else is there? Oh yeah. Okay, over here, yeah, we have our wonder. I added some more berries down here and some mangroves here. I increased our berry storage because we're going to need a lot more berries for our wonders. So I just added more berry storage and kind of rewilded this up here as well. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, the wonder turned out really nice too. I just added a little bit of decoration, a little trees and stuff around. We have the mangroves and the fences. Not too much. I didn't want to go overboard. But yeah, looks good. Are they ready to go again? Let's see. They are. Oh my god. It's crazy. Over here, I didn't do much. It's all basically the same. But you saw last episode, I added some more storage in here. Just to kind of help keep everything topped off as much as possible. Which looks great. I thought about doing other stuff in and around here, but I thought it was fine if we didn't. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Then we'll come down here. Didn't do too much. I added a couple more hauling posts and kind of reconfigured this a little bit and decorated it. Added some coffee, just kind of fill in space here. Added some fences. Overall, I like how this turned out. It's a really nice, I think, use of space here. All our haulers are right next to the two-way network if they need to do stuff like that. None of this really changed. I added 2 houses over here, as you might have seen. I cleaned up some of the edges, so I put little fences here, little fences here. I thought it was just like a little too many trees, you know? But I'm sure the beavers don't mind that. I matched this to this before we had a bunch of trees here, so I just kind of matched these up so it looks a little more consistent. But yeah, other than that, everything looks really nice, I think. Got our skydiving beavers here. They're getting used to the 0Gs getting launched from the Wonder. This is the training simulator. Yeah. But yeah. It's been a long series. And I'm really happy how this all turned out. I think this is really nice. This looks great too. I'll enjoy it. It's so good. We need more. I would love more stuff like this, you know. More things to make the beavers happy. I would love more decorations too. Be really nice. If you're listening, devs, if you're listening, more decorations, please. Yeah. All of our food productions over here. Everything we could ever want. We got all of our two-way network right here too, so everything is coming in as quickly as possible. We have big storage of all our food here as well. We're rocking and rolling. We're killing it. And then obviously we have our Acropolis here. So this was the first wonder we built over here. At the time I wasn't really actually considering building a wonder or building an Acropolis. That kind of came much later. But I still really like this layout and how it all turned out. We have all of our storage here for our treated planks and our berries. We have another two-way system here to kind of get beavers in and out real quick. I don't know if what I was talking about during the episode made sense, but really what I wanted to do was automate the wonders so that once they were full, they would launch every 10 days, but I would offset them. You know, this would launch day 5, this would be like day 10, day 15 or something like that. Like every 5 days they'd launch to kind of keep everyone super happy. It doesn't seem like that's possible to do with the current automations. The launching them is not available, or like launching via automation doesn't seem to be possible, at least from what I can tell. So, you know, it is what it is. It's all good though. But I really love how this all turned out. And we did the bridge last episode, which leads into our little nursery here. Our nursery's rocking and rolling. It's restocking all our beavers. After we sent like 25 of them or so out into the unknown this episode. It's so beautiful too. I really like it. Oh yeah, and I rewilded this too. Just kind of give it a little zhuzh. This is so beautiful. And then obviously we have our tributes to ingenuity all over the place here. All three sides. With the other wonder right here. Looks gorgeous. I just love how this all turned out. Oh yeah, and I have all of these set up. I wanted to have them all set up so that when they launched, fireworks would go off. But that doesn't seem possible either. So I just have it set to this button here that I can launch, which is great. So I have, can I come back out? Let's do it again. Yeah. So I have blue and pink, because pink is a very, you know, blue for the water, pink for our shrubs. So I have one on each wonder, and then I have one in the town center here also going off. So I think it's really cool. I love that they added these. So nice. I would love it though if we had, yeah, if once we launched the wonder, they would automatically go. That was the idea, is like when each wonder would launch, the fireworks would go off as well. And I wanted to set it up so that like 5 hours before it would launch, then the speaker would go. The speaker would chime, so everyone would know that they're launching. So it'd be kind of like a celebration sort of thing. But like I can't figure out how to do that. If you know how to do that, let me know. Yeah, I just love how this all kind of came together. And obviously we have our fountain here. So if you're seeing this for the first time, you're not really sure how this all works. The pressure map, everything is just very pressurized underneath the map. And this is basically the top of the map. But instead of just having it come up and fill the pool here, it's coming up this pipe here and then spreading out both sides and then dropping down into this hole here. There's a hole down in there. That hole is connected to this, and since this is higher than this, then it just automatically spills out here, and then this fills this up. There's a channel going down through each of these. This fills up, and then once this is full, then it comes out here, and then it comes all the way down, fills all of this up, and then all of this down here as well. So yeah, it's a huge deal. It's a big multi-purpose kind of system, but I love it. I love how it all works, and I think it's beautiful. And so yeah, this is our main Acropolis, or our main building in our Acropolis. The Acropolis itself is the big kind of monument on a hill. Yeah, and this is powering things for us as well. So this is providing a little bit, maybe like 2,000 or so power total, but it just works so well. It's so beautiful. This is all working really. I added a couple medical beds up here and then some detailers as well, just because detailing was a little bit low. And then yeah, this is the second addition to our Acropolis, was this kind of dome here. And we have, if we can come in here, we have our little fireplace, a little campfire, some decorations, and then obviously our two-way network and a bunch of charging stations for our bots. And this is where they can come out. Oh, I didn't realize that was backwards. It's all right. It's all right. Yep, they come down here, and then they're able to come down here and then go farming as well, and get all the farm supplies from these bots down here. So yeah, I absolutely love how this all turned out. And again, I just really want to thank you all so much for watching, and your amazing comments as well and suggestions. It's been really awesome to kind of see the kind of response that this series has gotten, and also the Ba Sing Se series too. So again, thank you so much. And I want to leave you with a little bit of a cool cinematic to kind of recap all of the kind of cool stuff that we've built and kind of show off the colony in an interesting way. So enjoy that, and I will see you in the next series. I'll talk to y'all soon.